welcome back to my channel, and welcome to those who are just tuning in. We're still building and growing over here. So, I just gotta, this is an intuitive message. I'm gonna pull cards on it, but this is a divine feminine energy, but more than likely, it's definitely a divine feminine. And it's about divine masculine's mom. So if she's a female and she's like she embodies the divine masculine energy, this is about her mom. And if he's your divine masculine, and you know this is about his mom. Okay, this is gonna be a heavy one. Divine masculine moms, his mother is toxic, karmic. Okay, so karmics comes in many forms. Your karmic can be a partner. Your karmic can be a parent. You can have a karmic sibling. Christ, karmics does not end at just being, like an outside person. His mom's is karmic. She toxic, period. Okay, so you gonna know if this story is your story for the simple fact that I'm gonna go into some definitions, not definitions, but I'm gonna go deeper into this situation. This divine masculine mom is toxic. The reason why divine masculine is actually broken, it's because of his mother. Now, when you see him and his moms together, he actually speaks very highly of his mom. As far as you may be concerned, there was never no bad blood between the two. And what I mean by bad blood, it's not like they beefing or anything. It's not like they're beefing. It's a matter of the first female to ever hurt this divine masculine energy was his mother. Some of these divine masculines grew up in two-parent households. Some of these divine masculines, his mother was a single mother. Okay, so before I go any further, because I am a mother, and with doing my ancestral work and everything, I've gotten a different view on mothers. I think, a lot of people is really hard on their mothers, their grandmothers, but and a lot of times this comes from, because you got to remember, a lot of parents had to work early. We're going back possible slave days. I'm gonna stick with slave days because I'm African American, and back then a lot of times children were being snatched from their mothers, so therefore they didn't really get to really see what parenting was. So when, we became free and we were able to keep our children, we only knew the last things that we were taught. And throughout generations, some have gotten worse, some have gotten better. Each generation should be getting better. That is the goal. To be a better mother than the last mother. So if she was the greatest mother, you need to step your game up. But the divine masculine's mother was the first female to ever break his heart. She was the first female to make him feel abandoned, insecure. When he was younger, she was very judgmental. She would say little things. For the divine masculines that grew up in a two-parent household, they watched Dad cater, but that was a problem as well, because divine at a point in time, his mother may have even left, maybe not even for a long period of time, but she may have kind of just had to leave because his father was out there wilding, cheating, making babies, being a Rolling Stone. This is for the two-parent households, okay? Being a straight Rolling Stone, doing him, but he was coming back home, and she was finding out. And They may even still be married to this day and everything looks great. But everything is not great because you're seeing the effects of those past, issues within the household. For those in a 2-parent household. For the divine masculines that I'm talking about with the single mothers, it's actually with both of them. They felt like the mothers were putting, like, okay, some people say that, yeah, I'm supposed to put my husband before my children. Me personally, no, sorry. Children come first at all times until they become adults. And they can care for themselves. Up until that point, no, they're first. And then, and that's all right if you think and feel, you're supposed to put your husband first. But that kind of leaves the children feeling abandoned. Then you have some people who stay in a marriage, the toxic marriage. And even though for those outside of the windows looking in may see, this may see a pretty view. Whereas it be on the inside where it be crazy, it be abuse, it be alcoholism, it be drugs, it be all types of stuff. It be all different types of narcissistic behaviors and stuff or whatnot going on in there. And sometimes as divine feminine, we supposed to leave. Sometimes as divine feminine, we're supposed to take our children and go. Even if it's going to be hard. Like, we got to go because we're displaying strength. I'm not saying leave your husband. Sometimes these things can be worked through. As long as it is not being toxic onto the children. These are my opinions. Do what you want, okay? But the divine masculine felt like mom put everyone before him. This divine masculine may even have siblings. Mom had a favorite sibling. She had a favorite child. And divine masculine never felt like he was put first. So your divine masculine probably, he craves a lot of attention. He needs the attention. Once he kind of got a dose of sex, it's kind of like it means love to him. So, we like on some, like, as divine feminines, we don't go around just sleeping with any and everybody. But if you living your whole life, you living your best whole life, ain't nothing wrong with that either. And you got some of your best hoes out here. They just trying to scratch that kitty cat. They just trying to get that itch off. Whereas, that some people love language is sex. Some people confuse lust with love. But this divine masculine, yes, he is definitely in need of healing. But men feel like a lot of things they can't open up about because they're trying to be strong. He's definitely in need of healing. And some of the things he do, this is, him displaying his hurt. But I guess I'm going to, jump into the read. But as far as this goes, like, if you're going to stay with this divine masculine, you're going to have patience. You're going to have patience. You shouldn't have to take this extra step, but he may not take this step himself. Whereas, start looking for, looking into it. Like, really talk to him. See some of the things that he say. But as far as with these as the present time is, him and mom's just cool. There's no issues. But he always trying to prove himself to her. And she toxic. His mom, she don't like you, divine feminine. Period. She doesn't like you because you are good for him. You can actually help him heal. If not, even if it's just helping him find, the help that he needs to get this stuff off his heart and his chest or whatnot. But she spoke bad about you. She made him feel like you wasn't good enough. So that's part of the reason why he be out there looking for other people and trying to find something that maybe mom will approve of. Period. Like, that's kind of like really messed up. Sad thing is, you would think that as his mom, and this is one of the big reasons why I say she's toxic. You would think that as his mom, she wants to see him happy. No, to her, happy is the egotistical things. She don't even know that he heartbroken behind some of the things that she's done. What's crazy to him is some of the things she may say about you, he watched her do. Sometimes when he's out here like running around, I ain't justifying nothing. I ain't justifying nothing because I'm zero tolerance. But sometimes when he running around, he uses that as like a test to see like, okay, well, if she find out, let's see if she gonna stay. And this is that toxicness because she was probably supposed to walk away from the situation. That's the ones that lived in the 2-parent households. Going back to the single parent household, toxic mom or whatnot. Every man she, brought around, she always put before him. Sometimes there was like a couple of men. Everybody was uncle and cousin, but they was, while you, this is the vision I'm getting right now. There was times, this divine masculine be sitting on the couch watching Saturday morning cartoons, and Uncle Carl, who ain't her goddamn brother, excuse my French, I do curse, sorry, I'm a sailor, I've been doing real good, who is not really his blood uncle, or not like really, there was intimacy, there was sex involved in there. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna try to clean that up. Going to the back room, he's seen many men go to the room and everybody was cool. Oh, hey, and bye. That was all he was really getting. He like, oh God, here we go again. Sometimes he may have wondered why my mama gotta be a hoe. But regardless of her wholeness and all that, that's his mom. He loves his mom. And he takes what she thinks and feel with value. And, I don't find nothing wrong with that. But I do find something wrong with the fact that for this divine masculine, when he got with you, divine feminine, he started actually doing the things that he needed to do to kind of get his life together. And it sickened her. It kind of sickened her. It bothered her because she sees, his mom sees you, divine feminine, as a better woman than her. And I'm going to leave that at that. And I'm going to pull some messages on what's your divine masculine's current energy. You may be with your divine masculine at this moment. These are the things that he's not telling you. These is his inner feelings. And if you're not with him, I'm here to tell you right now, he's thinking about you, your divine masculine. From what I said earlier, if this is your divine masculine. If y'all are not together, y'all are probably not together because you got fed up. You got fed up. You realized that taking him back, y'all was repeating a cycle, and he was going to keep doing it, and you didn't want to do this no more. So as much as it hurt you to let him go, you did what you had to do. You may see that he probably moved on from what you can see, or he's not making no contact with you, but this is how your divine masculine feel. Where is the New York deck? Is right by my lap. Oh. No. Okay, so right now it's kind of like divine masculine energy, and toxic mom is trying to come through at the same time. So this is for I'm going to just read her energy because she's being like really, it's like, now I want to let her know. Okay, so being that she's the karmic mother, the toxic ass mother, everybody ain't meant to be a mother. At the bottom, I'm going to be reading from the Twin Flame Karmic Ties by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. I love this deck. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. She keeps it up. It keeps it up. Like, at the bottom of the deck, it was evolve. Like I said, she don't like you because she seen you making her son evolve. She actually, before he evolves, she feels like she wants, in order for him to evolve, she feels like it should be from her, going to him like, yo, son. She feels like, okay, she wants his forgiveness. Because when I split the deck, that's what I got. Evolve, forgiveness, and evolve. She wants his forgiveness. See, I was about to call her mother effer. Dang. She is technically a mother effer. Because she effing up his life and she his mother. But she has it kind of played out in her head on how she wants him to, what would be the trigger to making him get his life together. And she feels it should be like this. But what's crazy about her feeling like it should even be her going to him and be like, oh, son, I'm sorry for all that I did. I know we've moved on, but I just got to let you know, like, that's kind of like I'm going to keep that to, that's kind of like I'm on my dying bed confession, thing. But she ain't even dying. That's my thing with her. But she has the way she wanted it to play out. She felt like if he evolves with you, he's not going to want her forgiveness because you may be a mom yourself. You may be the mother of his child, or you may have a child, and he see how you nurture this, how you divine feminine your child. Majority of y'all got a son. He sees that, and she has seen you with your child, with your son, and it's like, oh my God, she's an amazing mom. So if he's seeing all this, he definitely gonna be he might not accept this for this apology, this big old apology I want to give him. But then when you gonna give it to him? Let me get the rest of her messages. His mother is a trip. She extra. Like extra, read all about it. Straight Broadway. That's what's gonna clarify these messages. The New York Tarot deck, cause she's straight on some. She wanna put on a show like Jennifer. Like, you are not dream girl, sweetie. Sit your ass down. Lord. Okay. Spirit God, give me messages from the toxic karmic mother of the divine feminine. Quick to leave. Feminine bound in reverse. Multiple personalities. So, okay. Whew. This is deep. His mom was a piece of work. So when he was like a baby and like childhood, so we're gonna go from possible like newborn to possible 8. He kind of was raised by his grandparents, possibly his grandmother, or other people throughout the block. She wasn't there. Like when he was younger, she wanted the party, she was going. If things wasn't going right, she would leave. Like if he had siblings, she would leave. Like, mama gotta have a life too. Like, he used to see like other kids, parents take them to school, pick them up. Like, moms was never there. Like, she was in and out. She was flighty. She was like wishy-washy energy. That's the message I got. I don't feel that needs to kind of be even more clarified. Like, my heart got heavy. Like, I kind of hurt for your divine masculine. And then following that card, you have feminine bound in reverse. Like I said, like, he's bound to her. Like, honestly, that mother-child, like, bond is deep. It's deep. It's deep. That's an inner bond that could never, I'm not going to say could never be severed or broken, because we see it happen every day. But that's a bond. And part of his healing is that, in order to free himself, he does have to forgive her. And he have to forgive himself, because it wasn't his fault. She wasn't capable of giving him what he needed. As crazy as that sounds. That's his mom's, yes. And for multiple personalities, like, she may be schizo, she may be bipolar. In front of you, everybody got multiple personalities, and like both him and her. And you've seen it. She's like that with you. She's like that with everybody. Like, she acts as if the past didn't happen. Like, it never happened. One minute she's good, the next minute she's tripping. And your face, she's like, oh, hey, sweetie, what's going on? You could call me Ma. But then when you're not around and behind your back, and especially when y'all going at it, I ain't gonna say the things she say. She reckless. I ain't gonna say none of the things she say. I'm just gonna say there was a couple of threats involved. But only you know if this is your divine masculine, and if he is worth you putting in that work of healing. Because, and this is testimony, I have actually seen a woman put the work in, and the rewards, I'm not going to say I failed. They are worth it. A lot of men, a lot of divine masculines are broken. There's a lot of broken divine feminines. The healing got to start somewhere. I think I'm not gonna say I think I have to, but I do need to, at least make some advice cards or something, because I feel like behind a reading like that, some advice is needed. I would say, talk to your spirit guides and see how it go. Like, if this is your divine masculine, I'll even take that away. If this is the person you feel you want to be with, tap in and see what's up. Because I've had people I wanted to be with, and when I tapped in and I talked to my ancestors, they was like, I actually love the person, and that's crazy. They was like, yo, I don't even like him. I knew at that point, I was like, yeah, they're nope. And as much as I may love the person, the fact that they not letting it rock, that person no good for me. I will regret it. And they like, don't do it to yourself. I remember at a point in time, I wanted to be with a different person that I was not supposed to be with. And I remember telling the divine, if I gotta fight you to be with this person, I'm gonna be with this person. That was the wrong words. That was the wrong battle. The war. Period. I'm going to just say the universe ragged my ass. And they made it where I had no choice but to, walk away. But when I walked away, the blessings poured in on both occasions. So I think a sign is that, this can possibly work, and this may be for you, is that you're not stagnated when you're with this person. They're not stagnated, and they're not stagnating you. And you both are pushing to grow. But I'm going to hop out of this. I've kind of been here for a while, and I will, if not tonight, probably tomorrow, I will drop another video Well, not video, because I'm not actually doing a video thing yet. I will be. Another reading. If I get any more messages, I would be sure to, get on here, because they be dropping them and they come. But whoever divine masculine this is, you know what? That's the reading I'm gonna drop. Give me about an hour or two. That's the reading I'm gonna drop. We're gonna tap into seeing the divine masculine's energy. How does he feel? Because I can tell you this much: his heart is heavy right now. So let's say, even if you don't want to be with this person, or sometimes just being a listening ear is it's a good thing. I'm not saying go listen and go get some. I'm saying they need somebody to talk to. They feeling like really down and out. I can feel it. And yeah, they would be happy to hear from you. Just talk about life. Like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Shed some sun into someone's storm. But I'll be back with you guys later. Later.